Give us your impressions of your first practice with the Saints and how this all came about.
Yeah, I mean, it was great to get back out there and move around a little bit. Trying to pick up the offense, learning a new system. It's very similar to the offense that I had when I was in Green Bay a couple years ago. So there's some carryover there. I'm just excited, man. Trying to bring a spark to this team. They started off hot, 2-0. Dropped the last 5 games, so just want to be able to come in and contribute any way I can.
What's some of the elements that you feel like you can bring to this offense because they've been a little stagnant here lately?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they lost some guys at the wideout position. Injuries is a huge part of the game. So being able to come in and just provide the big playability that I've had over my whole career. I just want to get back to doing that and being able to push the ball down the field so we can score some points.
How anxious were you to get with an organization to get back on the field?
It's football, man, and you love the game and you want to compete. Obviously, I was in Buffalo, for the beginning of the season. I was on the field, I was playing. It just didn't translate over to, what we both wanted out of it. So we're both looking for, fresh starts. And I was able to get released and find a new home.
How close were you to coming here? And I think 22 they made a push for you.
Yeah, I was super close. I was actually on my visit to the Chiefs, and I was walking out of the door to come down here to get on the plane, and Chiefs wouldn't let me leave, and that's the history of it. But I was very close to coming here. My family's from New Orleans, my dad's side of the family, so just. I'm very familiar with it. Obviously, I grew up in St. Pete, but my nana is a big Saints fan, so she's going to be ecstatic to come to a game.
You said your dad's side of the family
Yeah.
from here?
Yeah.
What's the reaction been like from that side?
I haven't talked to many people from that side yet. Obviously, I'm moving and back and forth on planes, trying to get all settled and whatnot. But I'm sure it'll be a good experience for them to come out and come to some games and be able to watch, me come out here and play.
You spent time here as a kid?
Yeah, I've visited here quite a few times as a kid growing up. So I'm very familiar with the area, the food, and the atmosphere. So I'm excited to be playing. And obviously, I've been in the Midwest for the last 6 years of my career. So being in the warmth is going to be good for me.
Is this similar to any other system you played in? Is it reasonable, pick up enough to be able to play this week?
Yeah, so like I said earlier, this was very similar to the offense that I played in Green Bay with Matt LaFleur. Obviously some of the terminology kind of carries over. Everybody has different ways of doing things, but there is some carryover from what I've learned in the past. So I think I'll be able to pick it up pretty quickly.